Oh boy, we're way late. Way late, aren't we? Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I got stuck in traffic. I just got home. So, what's going on? Links out there in the chat. Just look at the pinned message. Jump in, whatnot. Sorry about that, guys. It happens. I get stuck in traffic, just like everybody else.
They don't clear the road for you?
Dude, when it's only 2 lanes, how do they clear the road?
I'm just saying, you're not really driving unless you're off-roading a little bit.
Yeah, you only off-road when you've got 4x4. You don't off-road when you only got 2-wheel.
I totally off-road one of my Beamers.
You off-roaded, but you couldn't go back.
No, I made it. I went down one side of the ditch and out the other.
Yeah, and then you had to call a tow truck because you broke your axles.
Yep, it was expensive.
So yeah, I was running errands for family, so I'm a little late. Sorry, guys. Well, actually, I'm a lot late, so I'll be honest about that. But shit happens. I mean, what can you do? Yell at traffic, tell it to go faster, but doing that only makes it go slower.
That's what my wife does. She screams at traffic.
Yeah. So what's going on? How you doing?
Not too bad. I'm resuming some of my former activities. I've got a student on Saturday, and I'm going to be doing a lot of shooting. I'm going to do my first shotgun shoots in almost 2 months now, so it'd be fun.
Yeah, maybe I should schedule a trip to Chattanooga so I can borrow all of your semi-auto shotguns.
I've got a new one behind me. It's semi and pump.
I need a scheduled trip to come down to Chattanooga, and we should just we should do one video of just nothing but your collection of semi-auto shotguns.
Oh my god, dude, it'd take all day.
Exactly, it'd be great.
It would literally take all day. I'm liquidating most of my crappy evaluation pistols, thank God. But I've started to renew my shotgun collection. I did buy a Shadow Industries pistol. I guess it's a ex-Special Forces guys got together and fixed everything wrong with the Glock. It's pretty nasty.
Yeah. Of those out there they're jumping in just now, Lead on Steel says at Night Strike, Logan from Traveler's Rest. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. It's just I got stuck in traffic, so we're a little late getting everything started. I'm sorry. It's just it just happens when you get stuck in Charleston afternoon traffic. I'm telling you, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Savannah Highway coming from Charleston gets really, really congested. So
I hear you on that.
Especially at the point where it goes from 4 lanes to 2. So anyways, so Lead on Steel, thanks for showing up. I'm glad you're here. George just jumped in. What's going on, George?
Hello, everybody. Hello, YouTube.
Thanks for having me over. It's George and that amazing voice.
Live from Brownsville, it's George.
Good morning, Vietnam. Oh, I'm sorry. That's wrong. That's not it. That's wrong. Wrong show.
Wait, is that copyrighted?
I hope not. I hope there's not a copyright strike. No, nothing much, man. Just here. How about you all?
Yeah.
I'm doing good. It's good. It's just,
That's good.
I
can hear you about the traffic, man. Yeah. It's sometimes even like when you order food, stuff, they're like, man, sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I said, hey, dude, don't worry, man. I know traffic is murder, man. That's fine, man. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it's not so bad in the town city I live in. It's just whenever I have to go drive further out from the town into Charleston that I get stuck in Charleston traffic.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever been to Charleston. If you haven't, that's fine. I think Nighthawk might have been to Charleston at one point.
My mom and dad did. My dad was stationed.
Nighthawk will know in the afternoon, in the early evening, the traffic is pretty bad out in Charleston.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what part of Charleston you're at. It's all over.
Actually, I had some family that lived out there, and it's used to surprise the devil out of me.
And I got a phone call, so hold on. Hold the fort.
Okay. Well, Night Strike has a phone call, or just take your requests.
Yeah, musical interlude is what I'm thinking. Bum, 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 bum.
So how you been doing, Dan? How you feeling, man? You sound pretty good, man.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like myself again. They cleared me to start doing my old haunts again. I've been back in the gym, and I fired the first shotgun I fired in several months not long ago, so it was nice to be back out there on the trigger again.
Yeah, man. Just like I said, it'll take a process, but as long as you're able to get back into, close to the shape you're in, or even better, hey, that's great, because the more you let it not do anything and stuff, your body your body starts to age,
Oh yeah,
it gets elderly, like as I call it, like, dang, dude, I used to do this and that. Now what the heck, where's all my stamina gone?
I'm on 239 grams of protein a day, and my lifting is just way off right now, right? But I'm back up to my body weight on bench, and I don't deadlift anymore because I'm in my mid 40s, and nobody should deadlift after 25. But
come on! After 25, don't give me that.
No, the risk reward is not good on deadlifting.
All right.
Sometimes even like if you can't pick up a lot of weight, even if you pick up lightweight, as long as you do more repetitions, that's still beneficial than trying to lift like real heavy, like, yeah, man, I want to lift this much,
Red on Steel says that Night Strike hit up Woodruff Road in Greenville after work. Laugh my ass, Lamau. It's awful. I'm gonna say the whole words. We're trying to keep it PG-13, okay, guys. If you type it out, okay. But I'm trying not to curse on my chats because I want it to be more advertiser friendly. Not that that's gonna really happen, but I don't get a lot of donations or anything, or super chats. So
this isn't a big city chat where like the F word's every third word. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's get it clean.
But again, I understand. I've heard it's bad out in Greenville too. So it's just Savannah Highway in Charleston is one of the worst in the afternoon traffic. Just one of the worst.
Wow.
And I keep getting phone calls. Good Lord.
It's Matt. It's Matt.
No, it's not. It's family.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, what you been into, my brother?
No, nothing much. Just the usual, man. Different day. Just try to keep going. The weeks just keep going fast and fast. It's like we're almost already the end of the month already, and I was like, wow, we're like already first month in the summer, and coming next month or so, it's gonna get hot.
Oh yeah, it was 94 and 47% humidity here the other day.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some rain, but I don't think it rained, or it's probably scattered showers.
Good Lord, I go and run errands for them, and then they expect me to do everything else too.
Oh yeah,
hey,
I ain't doing it.
You're the favored son.
Yeah. Favorite for the go-tos,
Favorite, I'm the favorite gopher. Go for this, go for that.
Like it while they're still here, man. You'll miss it when they're gone. So.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, guys, if you want to get my attention, either at Night Strike 1 or super chat me, and we'll read your comments. Super chats get read first, though.
Did you hear that they delayed the progression of the new ATF guy?
Yeah, gee, I wonder why.
And every single 2A group is trying to take credit for it right now. Got 5 emails from 5 different organizations. saying it had to do with our process.
Yeah.
The only one not pretending that they had anything to do with it is the NRA.
Well, you know, technically, I think it had something to do with me personally because I'm just that awesome. But I'm not going to take credit for it.
Send your super chats to Night Strike.
Yeah.
But also, did you hear? Apparently, Congress is pissed off at the ATF.
No kidding.
No. Congress is pissed off at the ATF. This is how pissed off Congress is. Okay. First, yesterday they sent a letter to the ATF. 140 representatives signed off on this and sent a letter to the ATF and said they do not have the power to reclassify pistol braces, and that they don't support this new reclassification, and that it is not their job to make up new laws or rules. It is their job to enforce the laws on the books, and then it is Congress and the Senate's job to make laws.
Yeah, there's not a Democrat in the world who doesn't believe in 2022, when this inflation floors the economy, that they're not going to get the entire deck. Right? Every one of them believe that they're about to take the whole 9 yards in 2022. So I'm sure he's just signaling his alliance with that whole process, right?
Right. But, well, no, granted, it should be no shocker to you that most of the signers of this letter are Republican.
No, yeah.
So.
Of course not. Well,
there might be a couple old dog Democrats that are signing off on it, but
of course.
But that's only because of where they're probably Southern Democrats.
Well, I was going to say there's Democrats in Tennessee and Texas. There's still Democrats that like guns.
Oh, I know. But again, that's one thing. But there's something else that the ATF got blindsided with today. Not that it has a hope, a hope or a prayer, but one of the representatives filed a bill to disband the ATF today.
Yeah, I'm game.
I don't think it has a hope or a prayer chance, but it's some legislation that I could get behind.
Man, you're talking to a guy who went to an Antifa march and was encouraging the Antifa people to change their signs to say defund the ATF.
Oh, boy.
I'm just saying. It's the only law enforcement community that I'm behind getting rid of.
Is that why you took that sabbatical?
No.
Yeah.
No.
We're gonna call it a sabbatical, okay?
I'm retired. My gun videos weren't that good anyway, and I'm spending my money on toys that I want and Pro 2A stuff. So
okay,
that's cool. But I mean, I think the videos are just fine. Dude. I mean, everybody has their own videos and stuff. They're not any.
They weren't any worse than my videos, and I don't do that many videos. So I'm getting the bar set pretty damn low.
Well, my wife and I actually got to the point where we were a little. It was becoming to the point where the only reason we went to the range was to make another video anymore. You know what I mean? This last week we went shooting together. And that'd been the first time in the last couple of years that we went shooting, and it was just us shooting, and we had the time of our lives.
That's great.
Yeah. My wife is a tremendously great shot, and it's always motivating to me to realize that she just outshot me on the last target, and I need to shoot better. But I think everybody should every so often go to the range and not make a video.
Yeah, as long as you're not like, you ever see the movie Chips?
Yeah.
Yeah, the main character, the baker, every time he fired his gun, he was like, Peter, like, aim 20 inches to the left, man.
There was an old Don Knotts movie called The Shakiest Gun in the West. It was the same way, man. Don Knotts is shooting at a jar or something.
You got to do it for me, man.
Right. Stuff's breaking all over the place.
Yeah. But, I do videos, but I don't always do gun videos. I do kind of something, whatever I can, But again, I primarily try, just get news out to people, and also do commentary and whatnot. That's what I do primarily. And yeah, I know it's not exciting, and it's not going to get me, going viral unless I guess I dress up in a blue dress and shoot an AK or something.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily want to go viral. I don't necessarily want, I can't imagine having to have a crew or have to pump out video after video, like let's say I'm using him as an example, okay, but say Yankee or a larger YouTube channel, okay.
Yankee's a businessman. He understands. And so, and I'm going to say the same thing about a lot of our other guys. They understand having enough content out there, right? That the people that follow you and like you, and I'm not a Yankee guy, right? I've never watched Yankee Marshall before. But, I mean, you can go find his stuff if you search for him anywhere, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that's what that's about, is having that content. What's his name talks about it a lot, too. Evergreen content. Jesus, why can't I think of his name? Christ, I've not been out of the game long enough to be this senile.
Paul Harrell?
Harrell, yeah. He's another guy. Harrell's got like 25 years of content. And at this point, if you look at some of the other bigger YouTubers, like the real big guys, they're not really making anything all that exciting anymore. I mean, you get
it's just doing the same thing they've been doing for the last 10 years.
I'm 45 here. I'm just gonna use my shotgun right here.
There's ammo provided by Federal.
But you know what? If I had 24 million people following me, I'd be doing it too.
Yeah, but But at that point, I'd have to file a company. I'd have to set it up, and hire people to do stuff. And honestly, I don't like hiring people to do shit.
Well, there's a danger in it too, and it's something that my father told me about it at one point in my life, and I think that until you mess it up yourself, you don't realize it. And that is, if you have something that you love very much, and you try to make a living with it, there's a pretty good chance that you might kill your love of it, right?
Right.
And I think the reality of it is, for some people, doing it here or doing it, they've lost the love of doing it. And you can see it in the types of videos they make and the types of things that they're doing. I think for those of us who just love to shoot, there's that danger, right? And you don't know whether or not you're going to be that person who ends up destroying their love of it by going out and making a video a week, or are you going to become methodic and robotic or whatever?
My problem is I don't have an overhang. I don't have a building that I can shoot from out in my backyard. So I'm literally at the behest of the weather. So unfortunately, sometimes in the early summer, the late spring, and even during the late summer or early autumn, I get tons of rain because of hurricanes, because I live in a coastal state.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't always go outside and shoot a video. That's another problem, because I'm at the because my range is an outdoor range. It's my backyard. I'm at the behest of Mother Nature to be able to do any sort of video, that involves shooting.
You've never lived,
right?
You've never lived till you fired a high-powered shotgun on an extremely cold day, man. There's nothing better. Or covered in rain.
No, I've shot in the rain. I've done that before, and honestly, I didn't like it. And while I was trying to do a video, I got a phone call from Alice because he heard that a tornado funnel had popped up as I was outside shooting. And I'm like, what? Really? That's news to me. I'm just out here shooting in the lightning and the thunder and the rain.
Oh man!
And guess who was with me, George?
Who?
ARAG. ARAG was with me. That was the same day we did the New Jersey reload.
Oh.
It's just we filmed the New Jersey reload a few hours before. Then as the day got progressed, it started raining and thundering and lightning, and then apparently a tornado popped up. It didn't hit us, but apparently it popped up. Simple shit when you're shooting in the rain, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cold when you got something that gives you a little trigger slap when it's real cold outside.
Oh, you love it. You love a good slap every now and then.
Woo! Tag you on that trigger finger when your fingers are cold. Man, that sucks.
Hey, try playing paintball in the cold weather, man. Jeez. Man.
Oh, I've done that.
I've played in the cold weather and the cold rainy weather, man.
I've done that, and that's fine. No, what isn't fine is when you get that one asshole who went and put all of his paintballs in the freezer so he could freeze them and peg the hell out of people.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like.
I've got a couple of ricochets off the head, man. Because I always wore a cap with the mask. I always wore a cap to protect the top of my head.
Yeah.
And one time I had one skip right on me. And the ones that hit you, no problem. They break. The ones that don't break feel like a freaking marble just like ricocheted off your head. You're like, oh.
Yeah. It's not fun. It is not fun.
They have an indoor arena here that it's not paintball. They have these little almost like Jello rubber balls loaded into the guns, and it's a lot of fun. But just what you described there, the ones that don't hit you direct, it's like they drag skin off on their way by.
They're going to. They are going to. So,
is that the Patriot? The Warsaw Patriot?
Yeah, he's here. He's here to argue about Ukraine and Russia again.
Oh.
Free Ukraine, or at least Russia thought it was.
Well, I think Russia's done enough damage to Ukraine. What? Was Chernobyl not enough?
Yeah.
I would ask Pripyat otherwise. You know what I'm saying. You know exactly what I'm saying.
I'm just shocked that Warsaw Patriot hasn't responded.
Mm-hmm.
Who's got a guitar?
It's Warsaw.
Not me?
Hey! No copyrighted music here.
It's an anthem, goddammit.
No copyrighted music here.
It's an anthem.
No,
it won't be copyrighted.
You think it won't be copyrighted, but then I go and check after the fact, and the video will be copyrighted because of that crap. No.
Didn't Gizzard Gary get a copyright strike one time for the national anthem?
Yes, exactly.
He said that he found a video, a sound thing for the national anthem, and it's supposedly that somebody from
drinking
Europe,
song,
from UK had said, "Hey, that's our copyrighted content." And it's like, oh, and they had to go through the whole thing, but
So no singing, no. Well, okay, bad singing, yes, but no music. Yeah. Okay, you Polak.
I'm surprised it's that easy to get a copyright strike over a freaking guitar solo or a national anthem.
Yes, it is. It is seriously that easy.
And there's other channels that they play with all what they want, and they get nothing. Unless they're the channel's probably getting good ad revenue to YouTube and the YouTuber. That's why they'll just like turn a blind eye. But if you're a new guy or something, you're like, off with his head, it's like.
Oh, you're Night Strike, and you have Night Strike's luck,
Yeah, geez.
Hey, Night Strike, I was going to ask you, you haven't shot anything recently, have you?
No, not lately.
I know you can't shoot because you're saving ammo. You heard of this thing called iTarget? What was it? iTarget Pro.
I got one in my house.
I've heard of it. I'm not gonna spend money on stuff like that.
Oh, come on, man! I'm thinking about going for it.
Dude, I love my laser system. It is a ball. Pro. Yes.
I know. The only thing I am shooting right now is just AK ammo and 22 because I can afford to get AK and 22.
They might make one for an AK in the future if you request it.
No, I'm not requesting anything. Because then I'd be because they'd make it and they'd put me on the spot and say, "Do you want one?" And I'm gonna be like, "No, well, you asked for this." You know, I don't want to get in that kind of situation.
Come on, man. Grow your channel, goddammit.
He said a bad word.
You're just a party pooper.
Fine, let me go buy the tabletop AK kit, and then I'll go buy an AK parts kit, and I'll build an AK on my table. Okay, fine.
You could buy an AR-15 for a lot easier than that, and they're ready-made, man. It's the grown-up male Barbie doll.
I've already got like several of those. I'm good on the AR front. I don't have that many AKs. I've only got one AK.
An AK you tune together. An AR you build up like a Lego brick.
You do. I have 4 AKs at this point. I actually have one less AK than I have ARs.
I have no AKs.
Do you want to get rid of any of them? Because
they tend to breed.
I am totally down for another AK. If anybody wants to offload one.
How much you willing to spend? 1,000 or maybe more?
Right.
Yeah.
Feel like buying a Chinese AK for $3,000.
Oh, dude, so 2 of those Mac 90s that I have are worth like 20 times what I paid for them.
You need to offload one then.
I'm thinking about it.
Dude, Chinese AKs, man, they're premium now.
Yep, well, it's all right when China takes over.
You want me to give you the pricing I saw on some Bakelights I actually was seeing at my local range?
Yeah.
Here, let's see. For one Bakelite, let me look it up here right now. For one Bakelite AK mag, $114.44.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Yeah, I use Croatian surplus I get from PSA. I'm good. The Croatian bullet up mags. I use those because they just work.
Yeah. Long as it cycles.
Let me ask you this though: do you have a Zastava rifle?
No, I've got a Fus rifle.
How dare you without a Zastava?
I have a Fus rifle, which is basically a Hungarian AMD 65.
$1.95.
Don't ever add a Croatian magazine without a Zastava rifle.
Okay, Warsaw. You know where Zastava is?
Serbia. I know where it is.
Serbia. Okay, you know where Croatia is? Croatia's on the other damn side of Europe.
Yes, and it's their neighbor.
Like 3 or 4 countries over.
It's their neighbor.
It's like 3 or 4 countries over. Don't worry about Croatia. Let Croatia be Croatia. I don't think Croatia was part of Yugoslavia.
Yes, it was.
Not sure.
You need to read history.
If you put a Croatian magazine in a freaking Soviet combat country rifle, you're doing something wrong, dude. It goes in a Yugoslav era rifle.
Okay, yeah, Croatia was, but it's at least 2 or 3 countries over, so no.
Wow.
Need a Zastava.
No.
Yes.
No.
You want me to play the Kebab song?
No, you put a Zastava mag in a Zastava. You don't put a Croatian mag in a Zastava. That's just wrong.
You do understand that Croatian is Serb.
Stargate Team 3 series.
Well, I do understand that if you call a Croatian a Serb, they get all offended. So
yeah, they kind of had a war about that.
It's just like the Albanians. Don't call them Serbian either.
Albanians, yeah.
Do you even understand the original Croatian history?
I don't care.
When did this turn into the History Channel?
Warsaw, this is not the History Channel. I am not here to debate the ins and outs of the history of Croatia. I do not give a hoot.
You kind of do.
No, I don't. I really don't.
You kind of react.
Our history comes alive.
Well,
when Warsaw wants to start an argument.
If you're going to do it right, get a Yugo rifle, all right? That's all.
No, I'm not getting a Yugo.
Get an M92 and then sell it to me.
A Hungarian AMD 65 is just fine with the Croatian.
That's a sacrilege, dude.
No, it's not.
No, the AKM 63 is what you want, but you can't have it again.
I can't have an AKM 63, so I'm sorry.
You're mixing a Croatian and a freaking Hungarian. That is sacrilege.
No, that's called comm block.
Actually,
Doing it in the wrong
you're
format,
right.
though.
Okay, listen. It's a Hungarian receiver. Well, technically, a Childers U.S. Hungarian style receiver. Okay, and it's an AMD 63 parts kit with an East German furniture set on it and a Croatian magazine. So it is as comm block as it's going to get.
Last time I checked, the Hungarians don't have a bolt open magazine, dude.
So,
Know your goddamn history.
I said it's a comm block rifle. I didn't say which one.
Enjoy your fag rifle.
Oh, good lord! There goes monetization.
You know what?
No, fag.
There we go.
FEG. He was saying fag. FEG.
It's not an FEG.
I gotta mute up. There's an incredibly beautiful woman talking to me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We can't have that. You gotta behave? Oh.
I guess not.
I guess not.
She's gonna take a shower and then we're gonna go watch a movie.
All right. Well, we'll see you later. Have fun.
Oh.
Well, not yet. I'm clean. I didn't go to the gym this morning. I just went to work. I'm good. This is my off day. The gym starts again at 5 a.m.
Oh, man, that's way early.
It's a lot easier to go earlier than later.
Yeah. Yeah, you get it out of the way, and especially when you have to work and do other stuff.
Oh no, Gabriel!
No, Gabriel, we are not going over that again. We are not. Absolutely not. I refuse.
Technically, we are, since we're talking about Croatia and Serbia.
No, we are not. We're not going over that. You stop that. You stop that. And it's not an FEG. It's a Soviet production parts kit, not an FEG production parts kit.
All I'm saying is get a Yugo rifle, dude, with a Yugo
No.
Croatian.
All right, you pay for it and I'll get it. But otherwise, shut it.
One of my favorite guns in my collection is my FEG high power, man. That thing just runs.
Is that their version of the high power, the Hungarian one?
Yeah, so it's one of the first runs that was basically, so all the parts are interchangeable with the high power. And man, to this day, if somebody wants to do a long range shot contest with a pistol, that's still the pistol I pull out. That is one of the most accurate firearms I own. Now, I did a lot of work to it over the years, but I mean, it's accurate. It's a nail driver.
Hey, Night Strike.
What?
I'm just messing with you, right?
I know. You're incorrigible.
Incorrigible.
No, I'm going to say this. I'm guilty for having a Croatian mag myself, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have a Yugo rifle. But I would want one. I want an M70 someday.
Let's go through the AK mags and let's see. Tapco.
Tapcos are all right.
X-Tech.
Let's see.
X-Tech.
These are Romanians.
I got Bulgarian Arsenal.
Yeah.
I've got some U.S. Palms. I've got some
KCI. I got KCIs.
I've got KCIs. I've also got Magpul AK Max. They're not Gen 2s or Gen 3s. They're the Gen 1s.
This is a gold KCI.
I don't like the Magpuls for some reason, dude.
So I would have to agree with you. I still like the Tapcos better than I like the Magpuls. And I have a bunch of the Tapcos. I think when they first went out of business, I bought like 60 of them for $2 on the magazine. And I've got them in baby puke, desert, and black.
Yeah.
So.
Cool.
And then I have no idea where Foos got these magazines. So that means there's some sort of surplus mags that came from Lord knows what Eastern European country. Probably Bulgaria or one of those far Middle East ones.
Kazakhstan, where Borat's from.
Uzbekistan or Kazakhstan or maybe one of those what was it Macedonia or something, I don't know.
Chechnya?
Chechnya would actually be a pretty good magazine. I'd take a Chechnyan magazine.
Chechnyan, yeah, it could have been Chechnyan. I don't know. It could have been Georgian for all I know.
Georgians have a lot of surplus.
A lot of surplus.
Yeah.
SGM Tactical is the magazine that I use at the range the most, I think.
I mean, as I said, I use a lot of the Croatians and I use a lot of the Magpuls because those are the two that I have the most of. Everything else, I just got like one or two of everything else. Mm-hmm. So I grab whatever's closest and whatever's most abundant, and it's normally those two.
Cool.
I like the composite AK mags on my older AKs. I like using the composite mags on my older AKs.
We know all. Gabriel says I know all my stands. Yes, you got your Kyrgyzstan, your Uzbekistan, your Afghanistan, your Pakistan. Did I miss a stand?
California stand,
New Yorkistan,
yeah.
Chicago stand.
SS Ponce stand.
No, I think Chicago is Chirac.
Chirac, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me make sure I didn't miss a stand because I'm sure there's one or two more stands we're not getting.
Yeah.
Because there's just so many stands,
Any place that Russia has at one point taken over or plans to take over.
We missed a few. We legitimately did miss a few. Okay, there's Afghanistan. There's Pakistan.
Kazakhstan.
There's Kazakhstan. There's Uzbekistan.
Pakistan.
There's Turkmenistan. There's Tajikistan. And then there's Kyrgyzstan. So we forgot two. We forgot Turkmenistan and Tajikistan.
Wow, that's one of those stands is a country I've never heard of a violent war occurring in. That's impressive. We should find out who those people are.
Yeah.
No, Gary, that's North Carolina stand.
Here's Night Strike. I've asked you this. Remember the old question is, what is the purpose of the Soviet Union to take over Afghanistan? Like, there's nothing that's there. It's the Middle East.
They don't like. The problem is Russians don't like losing a war.
Hey, they don't like being in the hot heat either. It's like a dry desert heat.
No, but they don't like losing a war. The only reason why they go back to Afghanistan is just so they can say, "Oh, we didn't lose. We just use it. We just, because Russians hate losing. Period. They really hate losing. So they would just use it as an excuse, say, "Oh, no, we did a tactical retreat so we could come back later and take it over."
There's lots.
What is the game? It's
lots
desert.
of poppies
There's nothing there.
Drugs, more or less, so they could move drugs along. That's probably
they want the mountains, I guess.
Or maybe they need the mountains for uranium or something. Who knows?
I mean, Nighthawk, do you have any idea?
Sell drugs. That's Russia.
The poppies.
Yeah. That's Russia.
Yeah, Middle East. Where there's nothing good there, man.
No, Gary, there's no such thing as shall not be in Fingistan.
Well, we killed the last man that was in charge of keeping Iran out of Iraq and away from Kuwait. So.
But I did hear that this one place that I guess Gary lives near, it's Kansastan.
Kansas didn't go left while I was under.
Actually, Night Strike. There is a
actually their governor.
There's actually is a Second Amendment Middle East, believe it or not.
There's a what? Really?
It's Pakistan. Yeah, Dara Arms. Look them up.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dara Arms.
There's also another place in the Middle East. It's called Khyber Pass.
Khyber Pass, baby. Yep.
Yeah, but Dara Arms, they're literally making their own Tokarevs out of the ground, dude.
Well, with Khyber Pass, they're making pop metal 1911s out of some dude's garage.
I'm just saying, all I want from the Kyber Pass is a freaking infield Mauser clone, like a Mausenfield. I just want a Mausenfield.
Oh.
Oh.
What is that? A Britman?
Well, they throw together an infield and a Mauser.
Okay, Go Shadow says that Night Strike idiots on the news said town in California set strictest water restrictions ever. 34 gallons of water per day per person. That is a hell of a lot of water. I don't use that much water.
Most people use about 6 to 8 gallons a day.
Depends on if you're doing laundry or not.
Yeah.
If you're doing laundry all day, you're going to use a lot.
Well, shower, food.
Yeah, even then, yeah.
All that
Water,
stuff.
clothes.
Gary just pointed out that in contrast to all but one member of the panel, myself, they have constitutional carry in his state.
In his stand, yes.
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 They
don't have constitutional carry in South Carolina, but we, August 15th, we get open carry.
We have constitutional carry in Tennessee now.
So,
I'm betting Night Strike. Even though they're going to have open carry, I'm betting like on the first 2 days, people are going to start complaining still, and they have, we have a guy with a rifle here. Yeah, he's just a law-abiding citizen.
Actually, okay, Mr. Ohio. Let me tell you something right now. It's legal to open carry a rifle or a shotgun out in public already in South Carolina.
I get that, but I'm talking about the bystanders that are like, why?
Now, open handguns is what people are complaining about. When the fact is that half the handguns they get carried anyways, they don't see because they're concealed carry.
Yeah.
I was I'll never forget it to this day. Never forget it to this day. I was in a store one time and noticed 6 different people concealed carrying. And I was like, that makes my heart warm. It makes me so happy. Mm-hmm. And also, you guys suck at cover shirts.
Well,
oh my goodness.
Here's the thing. In South Carolina, we don't have printing laws.
Yeah. Well, we don't have printing laws here either. My printing laws is I don't want the bad guy to know who to shoot first.
Right.
Okay. And that's my rule. And so 511 Tactical makes a bunch of money off of me.
Yeah.
New York Outcast says New York has a new open carry law in effect. That's outstanding, New York.
I hope it's a good law, not a bad law.
No, check it out.
Ghost Shadow says that Night Strike, I lived in a motorhome for a year. It had a 55-gallon water tank that lasted all week. I even took showers every day. Well, then I guess that law in that town was put in place so people don't water their lawns, because there's still some assholes that have grass lawns out in California, even though it's out in the desert.
Yeah, same here in the valley, man. They have like a water thing, and like you see the neighbor out there, like, why is she watering the lawn?
Because it's the same thing. Because even in the 90s, when I lived in the middle of Phoenix, even then, people still had grass lawns, which about most of Phoenix have decided, to get rid of their grass lawns, because guess what? It's better to have desert, so you don't have to water it and don't have to pay the water bill.
I feel like maybe that's just designed to keep depression at bay.
Maybe, but even a lot of the parks in Arizona now are not, as green as they used to be because watering lawns and whatnot.
Yeah,
California. It could be worse to be up in Canada.
It could be worse. I could be in Canada. I could have to give all my guns away because Trudeau said so, because he's got no oversight.
Blame Canada.
Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
That's where you can water lawns or plants and stuff if you collect rainwater.
I thought that was illegal too. Don't they have a law against it?
In some places it's illegal, but they don't enforce it.
Now they're proposing Night Strike property rights. 50% of your income is going to the state or something.
No, in California they're trying to propose that 42% of your house is going to be what
community property.
And 42% is going to be I don't know what is it when the government helps you out.
Government assistance?
Well, not assistance, but the government helps you out, and But either way, the fact is 40% of your house and your home and your land is going to be owned by the state.
Yeah, that sounds suspiciously like housing government or military.
Stop that. This is not the Soviet Union.
Let's read our Constitution.
That's what it reminds
Yeah,
me.
it does.
Everything's owned by the goddamn state.
Well, there's nothing like a great big bout of completely crippling. Well, those of us who remember back in the day when you had 22% interest on a freaking car loan, get yourself some nice inflation, and that's about it.
I think it's surpassed that now for California.
Yeah, sadly.
I think that sounds suspiciously like a restriction on your Third Amendment rights. Because if government owns part of your house, they're going to start quartering soldiers there.
Now, isn't California technically dividing itself off to certain counties off the map?
California, is it love?
That's correct.
I don't know. I'm not that up to date with California.
All I know is I have been hearing rumors that they're actually been cutting off certain areas of counties, like off their maps, so they're dividing themselves up more.
Well, that's Californian division for you.
I just figured out why I can't hear Warsaw Patriot.
Why?
Because he's actually in Poland.
Very funny.
Can y'all hear him very well? I can never hear him very well.
Leave with Charlie. He's loud and clear.
I can hear him. You're just not listening.
Weird. It's weird. I hear everybody else really loud, but Warsaw Patriot, I can't.
Hey guys, my beautiful wife says it's time to go watch our shows. It is.
What is this? What is this? You didn't come in last night because I was in here.
No, Tony. I gave people a heads up 20 minutes ago about this, and last night I fell my old ass to sleep. So that wasn't you, brother. That was not you. But
I was just kidding anyway.
It's movie night with the wife. But Tony, it's good to see you. We will talk more. I promise.
He's got old man syndrome.
Good night, guys.
Old
Good seeing you, man.
syndrome.
Yeah. Ghost Shadow says at Night Strike in Alaska, I concealed carried an auto mag. Winter gear could have concealed a shotgun in the snowsuit. Yeah. I'm not going to argue on that.
Now, here's a question, Night Strike. If there was no Kalashnikov, would you get a VZ-58?
I couldn't get an AK. Would I get a VZ-58? Sure. Why not?
It's not reliable, though. That's the only problem.
It's not reliable. Exactly. So, back in the day, they said AKs weren't reliable either. Case in point, have you ever seen Back to the Future?
Yeah, Back to the Future, man. When the
AK jammed.
You're gonna take the Hollywood's word for it?
Well, I'm not taking Hollywood's word for it.
AKs will jam in mud, sand, or anything regardless.
Yeah, so AKs will jam. So, that's not to say that, if they're not taken care of, any gun can be unreliable, right?
Yeah, the reason why they're reliable is because they actually are reliable against the like, say if you put like thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds through it, then what's going to jam it up is actually, if not the elements, it's the residue from all the powder you wasted.
Well, sand can get in there too.
If you drop it, of course.
Yeah.
Or
have you ever seen the mud test? Who is it that did the mud test?
Ian from Forgotten Weapons and In-Range TV.
Plus, Military
with Carl
Arms
Casada, I think.
I think Military Arms Channel did too.
Yeah, I don't care about what Mr. Overpriced says.
No, can you
Overpriced?
Hey, didn't you hear about what happened with him?
What happened? No, I've been out of the loop.
Okay, well, TLDR, he made a video 3 weeks prior to doing this. He made a video saying he hates price scalpers and people who overcharge people for guns and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
And then he went and stole an import deal from somebody else, and then overcharged.
Are you talking about Tim?
Yeah, Tim, Military Arms Channel, and overcharged by at least a couple thousand on those rifles to try and make a profit off of it.
Yeah,
that's weird.
After 3 weeks earlier, he said he hated price scalpers. He went ahead and did the same thing.
Exactly.
But his were worth it.
No, he's not.
Yeah, Hungarian SVDs. No, they're not worth it.
Oh, and Night Strike. By the way, guess who made that first video to expose his doing?
Who was it? You, Warsaw?
Nope, it was my friend up in Canada, Canuck Gun Nut.
Oh yeah, his Canuck Gun Nut. Yeah. No, I talk to him every now and then too.
Yeah, and you always shame him for it. Wait, oh yeah, Canada has an army?
Yeah, hey, that's a joke. Because compared to the United States Army, Canada's army is kind of a joke.
Well,
yeah, they ride horses and stuff.
Nowadays. Back in the day, maybe not so much, but nowadays, kind of are.
Hey, Canada doesn't have a Marine Corps. That's the only thing they don't have up there.
Exactly. That's my point.
All their water's frozen.
No, last time I checked, they got rid of the Navy now, too.
Wait, Canada's got a Navy?
Yep, they got rid of it, too, though.
Yeah, got rid of their Navy? Oh, my God. They don't have a Navy now.
Yeah, that's Trudeau's doing right there.
What about special forces? Don't they got
that, but they got rid of their Navy.
or something they call it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Canada.
I mean,
Yeah.
I cannot imagine being under that maple leaf.
I mean, no, neither can I. I wouldn't want to be. But again, I say all that jokingly about Canada. I don't mean any of that. And I tell him I make sure to tell Canuck when I talk to him, and I say that kind of stuff. I tell him I'm just saying that in jest. I'm not being serious because I'm not.
Those are our northern brother.
Even though they're under British Commonwealth rule.
Well, some of them would rather be part of America with our gun laws because they.
Yeah, one of my best friends in high school was French Canadian. He was.
You take that back. French Canadians aren't nice people.
Well, he was born in Canada. His mother was French, and his dad was Canadian. And then he moved down here, right, like in junior high. And we played on the same floor hockey team together. Man, people would just run from his puck. He could shoot a puck. He would hurt when he hit you.
Dang.
Now, if you want to be American, it's simple. Cross the border to Alaska.
Oh,
Alaska, baby.
The
last great frontier.
Where the unofficial state bird is a mosquito.
No, that's South Carolina. Yeah, the mosquito is South Carolina state bird.
Dang. They go big over there.
As I said, they get to the size of pterodactyls out here.
Now, I will admit about one thing that Canada does do right on their rifles. The Canadian CS7.
Yeah, that's the Canadian version of the M16 in it.
With an adjustable A2 stock.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah, they did that better. I give them that.
Well, and I like the forest green. Who doesn't like a forest green rifle? Come on, man.
I like black.
Come on.
I'm not like a forest green or an OD green type of guy.
If it's going to be green, you might as well go ahead and just camo it with some dark earth brown and.
It's supposed to be
if it's got to be green, I might as well just use frog lube on it too, right?
Frog lube?
Make it smell better.
Well, for a little while at least.
What's next? Oh yeah, frog skin.
Yeah, no. Frog lube is a type of lubricant instead of oil that you use on guns.
It's a good bug repellent, I can tell you that.
It's a people repellent too if it gets bad. Because it gums up your gun. Have you seen how it does to guns after a couple thousand rounds?
All I know is that you can't get this smell off of you for a couple of days.
Yeah. Well, no, you can. It's just you got to use mineral spirits.
Flamethrower.
Mineral spirits.
It's called turpentine. You've heard of it, right?
Oh, dang.
I mean, you can still get the stuff at the hardware store. I'm just saying.
What year was that? 2010. They sent me some, and I was trying to like it because you know how it was back in those days when people were sending you stuff for free. You were supposed to like it, you know. And I kept telling Barrett, I was like, God, this stuff is awful. How can we possibly act like we like this stuff? And then it spilled in my range bag, and I was like, oh my God. I smelled like peppermint patty for a month.
Night Strike, what do you use to clean your guns?
I use CLP
Oh, that's stuff. Where do you get that?
from
Everywhere.
from Break Free.
What, you go to an automotive store and buy it?
Break Free CLP.
I don't know what the hell that shit is.
It's
Clean
not
it,
automotive.
lubricant, and protect it. You've never heard of Break Free CLP
I've heard of CLP. I just know where to buy it.
Online.
online. Most
Y'all have
time,
internet in Canada, don't you?
online, but I used to get my CLP from Walmart because Walmart used to sell Break Free CLP all the damn time.
I use Hops 9.
I mean, Hops 9's good, but I don't. Honestly, I prefer CLP because it's easier.
Last time I checked, if I'm correct, is CLP kind of like brake cleaner?
No.
No,
Because there's
it's more
certain
organic-y.
automotive stuff that you got to be careful of because it will eat plastic on your firearms.
CLP, Break Free CLP is just straight up, gun oil that,
it's supposed to be environmentally friendly too.
it's supposed to be, but it's just gun oil. It's pretty much the same stuff the United States military uses.
Okay.
So it's just standard gun oil. That's all it is.
Because I've used stuff that's automotive stuff, and some of it actually ate up plastic, and I had to buy new stuff.
Oh. And I am not a medic, Gizzard. So don't say I'm a medic. Let on Steel says at Night Strike.
He's a medic? He's a medic.
Yeah, a question for you on the panel.
Medic.
Besides guns, do you guys collect anything else along with guns? I love tools. I collect tools. German and Japanese tools are among my favorites. I do computers. I also do. I have coins and stamps I collect as well.
You want to buy my old stamp collection?
No,
I collect those.
no, I don't. I'm picky about what I have.
Did I ever tell you about when I was a kid? I would take the old 1 cent, those Washington stamps off my grandmother's letters, and they were like letters that were sent to her, by her relatives, and they were really close to her. And she got mad because I took the stamps off her envelopes.
No.
But these were like really cool stamps, right? They were old when I was a kid.
Again, the Ghost Shadow says that Night Strike ammo. Yes, there's also ammo, but I shoot most of what I collect, so Yeah.
You just need to clean out your garage more often, like I am. I'm finding ammo everywhere.
Gary, at least I still have some hair on my face. Okay, at least I still have some hair on my head. If you're gonna start throwing punches like that, Gary.
Yep.
Hey, Night Strike, you ever shot a Tokarev?
No.
Well, I've shot a CZ52, which is close, right?
That's close.
No,
Yeah.
but I would expect you to want to shoot a Tokarev someday, Night Strike.
I like some Russian guns. I don't like all Russian guns.
I like the Tokarev.
I'd rather shoot a Nagant revolver.
Good luck finding ammo on that thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
I've got some.
Those things are rare, dude. You can't even find them anymore.
No, you can't. They used to be easier to find.
I thought they don't shoot 7.62 by 25.
No. That's the Nagant revolver is a different cartridge. So basically, the cartridge goes inside the actual brass casing itself.
Oh, I forgot what the caliber is on it. What is that?
The 1895 Nagant, right?
Yeah.
Eight millimeter or something.
No, it's not 8 mil. It's lesser than that.
It's I'm trying to look it up.
It's got to be like close to the 38, like close to that.
It's 7.62 by 38 millimeter rimmed.
I thought it was 7.62.
But 7.60 by 38, right? Nice, right?
7.62 by 38R.
I just got the 25 wrong.
Yeah, those. You're good luck trying to find one of those in this time period we're in. Not to mention, I don't even know where you have to get the new brass off that stuff.
Ghost Shadow says at Night Strike, I have some 1938 German head stamped ammo. Yeah, that's good. No. Yep. Patriot in the Dark is bragging about his kid, so good on him. So we're not gonna say anything mean because there's nothing to be said mean about that. Because you got a smart kid, you got a smart kid.
Yes, sir.
So
No, you shot a 1911 though, right?
I have a 1911.
I
have shot it too, before and after it bit me.
I mean, here's
the thing. No, they don't buy it.
Comparing a 1911 versus a Tokarev.
I've got scars that say otherwise.
A Tokarev is actually only a smidge smaller to a 1911. That's all it is.
Yeah, well,
a P64 will buy you, but I've never had a 1911 buy me.
Here's the I like the 1911, but I really want to get one of those old school Colt model 1900s, 1901 or 1902s because they're 30. I know they're in 38 ACP, but the issue is they're the precursor to what the government took that and Browning and told Browning make it smaller and make the ammo better, and then we got the 45 ACP in 1911 from that pistol.
The only thing about the 1911 they could have done back in the first ones that came out was they could have done dovetails.
And Daniel asked that Night Strike, are you still thinking about getting an FFL? Eventually, I just got to figure out where I'm going to put it because I can't put it in my home. Because the city doesn't want me to have it.
Uh-oh.
So if I can't get approval from the city for a variance so I can run it out of my house, then guess what? I have to wait until I can build a building in my backyard to do it because, hey, guess what? That's in the county. I don't need city's permission.
Well, you've already got it designed, so all you need is the money.
I never got those. I hadn't heard it was done yet.
No, Night Strike.
Last time I checked, you lost the files.
No, I think I found it.
Hey, Night Strike.
And Tony, with the price of wood these days, I'm not sure I can afford to make it.
It's starting to come down. It's going to come down soon. It'll be by the end of the year. It'll be fine.
Nomad, I am not going to make it to start an FFL in California. Absolutely not.
Hey, Night Strike.
What?
Hey, calm down.
What? Hey, Warsaw. What is it?
I'm trying to explain to you, goddammit.
Go for it.
You mentioned about an FFL. Now, here's something you could apply for. Get a Curo and Rolex license.
No, because I wanted to make guns, not.
Yeah, I've got some old guns that are broke
just
down.
Have a collection.
I'll donate to you.
No. Seriously, get a Curo and Rolex license. Start from there. Make some money off some of the stuff you can find, and then you get actually bailed off from there.
That's the problem. You're not supposed to get a CNR for profit.
No, but you could transfer over after you get to your collection. Then you could actually sell them once you get the FFL.
Daniel says, at Night Strike, wood futures fell 40% today. That's great. The problem is I still don't have about $16,000 to build that building.
See, I told you they were coming down.
So, it'll happen when it happens and not any sooner. Man, California is not the most gun-friendly state in the union. I'm sorry. You cannot tell me that one with a straight face.
California. Hey,
I like them. They just don't allow them.
I think it really messed up California.
Yes.
I think it messed up California.
California loving.
Hold on a minute.
No, it's that stupid CSI. CSI TV show.
Oh yeah.
CSI, all of that crap.
We could get you a shipping container. Daniel's got a good idea.
That'd be the worst place to be.
Free shipping.
I've heard people smuggle themselves across the borders in mailboxes.
All right.
Across California.
It's happened.
It's stupid.
Okay. We got a situation here.
That's now.
Let's see. Shadow 9898 posted some links in YouTube. Not YouTube, but in Discord that he wants me to share with everyone. And I gotta figure out how to do this again because it's taken a while. But here's what happened. Here's what happened to him. Here. I don't know if you can see this very well, but we're gonna try this. All right. He thought he was ordering this. What he really got was this.
Yeah, Daniel, there was only 21 states before Texas.
Yeah.
I think there was like 21 states that were.
It's an unfinished barrel blank.
Are you serious?
He thought he was buying a pistol barrel, but he got an unfinished barrel blank instead.
Oh
my goodness.
Mm.
What are you going to do? Send it back and get it?
I hope he sent it back because...
Get another one and make a set of nunchucks out of it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So...
You know what that looks like, actually?
You don't want to know what it looks like.
It looks like a German stick grenade.
It does.
Almost.
It's like a German stick grenade.
Thing probably weighs 20 pounds.
Yeah. Lid on Steel says, at Night Strike, California is very gun friendly. If you were on the criminal side of society, laugh out loud. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
California.
Yep. But it looks like Ghost Shadow did not get a good deal with the AR barrel.
California loving. Hey.
Night Strike. You know what the crazy thing is about this world we're in right now with as far as AR-15s?
What?
Here in the United States, we have the king of the rifle, which is the AR-15.
Mm-hmm.
And you got Russia, which is the king of the AK. So here's the thing. We want AKs here, right?
Yeah.
Well, in Russia, they want our AR-15s. Is that kind of funny?
Yeah.
That's the way it always is. We want their women. They want our women. Same thing. Yeah.
They like our rifles, and we want theirs.
Yep.
I've seen Russian YouTubers that actually have had shooting AR-15s in Russia.
Yeah. Daniel says, at Night Strike, Tony wants you to get a shipping container for your building. I thought about that.
You're a little behind on the comments. I mentioned that a while ago when he said that. I said we could get you a shipping container.
Night Strike. Guess what?
What?
I found a bench for you, by the way. You want to hear the bad news, though?
If it's a play school bench, I don't want it.
No, it's the exact same bench, but here's the bad news. You want to hear the bad news?
What's the bad news?
You got to put it together.
It was covered in cockroaches.
Yeah, no thanks.
No.
I got enough palmetto bugs out here to last
And the guy wanted $80 for this, and I'm like, hell no, I'm not taking this thing. It's infested with cockroaches all over it.
Get some rain.
Just hose it off. It'll be fine.
You want to deal with the larvae that's inside of it?
Pressure wash it.
Anyways, moving on, Warsaw. Thank you for that sickening
Moving on.
I came across at a yard sale. I'm like, hell no, dude. I'm not buying this.
Daniel says Texas is now the most gun-friendly state. We have castle doctrine, statewide sanctuary, suppressive freedom, stand your ground, and constitutional carry. We win. Also, don't have background checks with CCL. So, there you go. Change his mind. Scott 79 says,
what took you so long to get constitutional carry?
I know, it's Texas. I thought you guys already had that.
Well, they wanted to.
They just signed it into law.
That Abbott wanted to make a real, big deal of it, and I guess he finally did. He finally signed it. Instead of just go ahead and sign it, let's make it a historical type of an event or something. That's what I think I remember what Clover was saying.
Well, Tennessee will just have to come over there and save them again if they get into more trouble.
Yeah, that's right. I got to head out, man.
Okay, have fun.
All right, take it easy, bud.
See ya.
Yeah, and I'll try to see if I start avoiding any benches that are covered in cockroaches.
Yeah, you might want to do that. It doesn't sound healthy.
It did not sound good.
$80, not worth it.
No,
Thank
it's
you,
it's
make
not
some
worth
good.
it, no. All right. Nancy says at Night Strike to sell a gun in California like criminals do, while being safe from the law. Just load in a white windowless van and tag free candy on the side. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
How many days did it take for Governor Hot Wheels to sign constitutional carry? I have no idea. Probably 2 or 3 days. Probably 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, but it's happened and it's already done. We wait till September 1st, and then that's it. It's done.
When?
September 1st.
September 1st. All right.
Yes.
Hey, that means I'll get open carry before you guys get constitutional carry.
Oh, so it's not okay. So it's not an immediate.
That's not
No,
immediate.
it's not immediate.
Well, see, Tennessee beat Texas then because ours is already taken effect.
That's what I heard from Matt. He said September 1st.
So, no.
I got my permit. I got my license to carry, so it don't matter to me, you know.
I know that's what they were.
Like, as long as if you have your license to carry, you know, it don't matter. You can still carry.
Well, if you want to go into another state that has reciprocity, you still have to have your CCW.
Yeah, that's what people don't understand. Yeah, it's great if you have it if you have constitutional carry, it's great. But you have to get a concealed carry license if you want to visit another state that has reciprocity, because you have to have proof that you're allowed to have it.
Yep.
Sadly,
Let me test my microphone. Is it working?
Yes, it's working.
Because that's just what I said.
No. I was affirming, so shush.
Affirmation.
So, you know.
Okay, God, I got that song stuck in my head now. California, loving. As I saw Chips a few nights ago, and just bringing California up, man, just reminded me of that part of the movie. The song.
I got family in California, so you know. Yeah.
I had some, but they moved to I can't remember if it's Arizona or New Mexico. One of those states. It's been a long time. It's my mom's one of my mom's brothers.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Nope. I got family. You know, I got some cousins. I've got some. A lot of my great aunts live out there. Because it's my mom's dad, my dad's mom. His her siblings were way younger than her, so they're all living out there.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, apparently, Daniel says you don't need a CCO to carry in another constitutional carry.
There's 50 states, and there's only
and almost half of them are now.
Not quite half yet. I don't think. I think it's like 22 states or something like that. But there's not going to be. You'll have some of those states, like say Virginia, or
constitutional carry.
Right, there'll be plenty of states like that won't still have a carry license.
So, all right. With that, we're gonna head out. So we've been going for about an hour and 13 minutes. So we'll be back tomorrow for more shenanigans. So stay tuned. Hopefully, we'll start earlier. I didn't like that we started late. I got very angry that we did, but again, I can't do anything about traffic. So
that's cool. That happens.
There you go. So everyone, take it easy.
Have a good night.
Stay safe. Shut up being Fringed. Tony, you got any words of wisdom?
Stay cool. Be cool, babes.
Stay cool, okay? Stay cool. Be cool, okay? George,
don't freak out.
Don't freak out. George, words of wisdom.
Hasta la vista, baby.
You gotta steal it from Terminator? Thought you were gonna come up with something, something original, from Brownsville.
Police got my pot.
Que le vaya bien, carnal.
Okay, Spanish, that's original. Okay, we'll go with that. So with that, sayonara, I don't know.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
No, that's not Spanish. I think it's adios.
Adios.
That's Japanese.
Adios. Well, wait, I've got it, George.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Yeah.
Vaya con Dios, mi